Chosen ones. Let's get into it, man. Chosen ones. You're always, here's why you're always the center of attention. Um, I know a lot of y'all pick up on that. I know a lot of y'all get a sense of that. I know a lot of y'all hear that. I know a lot of y'all smell it, sense it, taste it, see it, whatever. But here's why you're always gonna be and always have been the center of attention. It's like being a person who lives in a higher vibration, and it's always high. Uh, you're always happy. My flip flops is affirmation, is confirmation. Like you're always happy. Like you're never really not happy. And whenever you are not happy, it's typically because y'all going through a phase. You feel me? That's it. But besides that, your default as a chosen one is always to be happy and just y'all like the life of the party, even when y'all is just chilling, even when y'all just in y'all calm energy, like how I am right now, just vibing. Y'all really add immense value to planet Earth, and that's something that a hater could never take from you at all. Um, you got a connection with the divine. You know what I'm saying? So that's something. Mikasa, Sukasa, like they feel more at home when they're around you, but they also despise you because they can't be you. So it's a double-edged sword. But let's keep going. Uh, Being a person who lives in a higher vibration is always high, and you're always happy and motivated. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if it's anything other than that, it came from them. It never came from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying chosen ones don't got to learn how to be stronger, in certain situations, but whenever something negative is coming at you, it's typically an outside source. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? Or something from your past. We human, so we do have traumas and stuff. But chosen ones, people look to you for inspiration, whether you know it or not. You know what I'm saying? People look to you for inspiration. Uh, you have a big aura, you know what I'm saying, around you. You have a big aura around you. Uh, that's the thing. And by you being that type of person that lives in a high vibration, you're gonna always attract both low and high. You feel what I'm saying? So chosen ones, you're always gonna attract both. You feel me? Like if you think in terms of nature within itself, like you're just gonna attract both sides of the coin, and it's not gonna really be nothing you could do about that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I could tell you otherwise, but nah. If you think about nature, you know what I'm saying? It's dark and light forces, and you just gotta be yourself each day. Regardless. That's the part that's tough. That's the part that's complicated. That's the part that's tricky because it's not really tricky. You just got to know who you talking to when you're talking to who you talking to. Now, granted, like I say, like you can't stop everything anyway. You know what I'm saying? This is nature. All you could really do is love yourself, man, and learn. And self knowledge is the key. Like I know that's cliche. I know everybody say it, but it's actually just is what it is. It's reason why it's cliche is because you could write a whole book on that simple. It's a simple thing to say, but it's not a simple thing to live and die by. So like I always recommend a whole bunch of therapy, journaling, and just self discovery, bro. Because you'll be surprised how many people met you in your first quarter of your life, and they thought they knew you, and you thought you knew them. But both of y'all was just trying to like, both of y'all or everybody from your first quarter of your life is really just out here trying to survive and figure life out. Some people got more of a beginning from day one. They got more of a foundation. Maybe their home life was a little more stable than yours, whatever the case may be. But all in all, that doesn't define the chosen one. You know what I'm saying? So so God don't really play like that. So it's just like it's differences in people. You know what I'm saying? Differences in people. So that just is what it is. you know, they gonna have perks and benefits, pros and cons, and vice versa. So it is what it is, bro. But ultimately, chosen ones, you're gonna track high and low. Everything flocks to the light. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like if you look at nature again. It, you know what I'm saying? If you live near woods, you know what I'm saying, leave the light on at night. All the animals and all the flies and just like any type of mosquitoes, whatever. Leave the lights on, moths. You feel me? They all gonna track to the light, and that's what y'all are, chosen ones. Y'all are the light. So it's time that you embrace that light. You move like the light. You know what I'm saying? You do affirmations and tell yourself, you know what I'm saying, what it is, because nothing's worse than a chosen one who don't feel chosen. You know what I'm saying? I think that's like strength. That's like power, dog. Like if you chosen but you don't represent being chosen, it's like disrespectful to like the universe within itself, because where else you gonna sit at? What other lunch table you about to try to sit at? You see what I'm saying? And y'all don't look at it like that, but it's clear as day to me. Like if you like look at Spider-Man for example. It was a I remember a scene where he was in the lunchroom, and I forgot all the details. I gotta watch it again. But he just was Spider Man, bro. He was chosen, bro. He got bit by the spider, bro, and he was just Spider Man. So he had to really he couldn't be a regular human like the rest of the humans. He was able to fight the bully and not even trying to fight him, but he just was trying to he was able to dodge like a spider. Like he had senses that was different. And chosen ones, a lot of y'all got heightened uh empathy. A lot of y'all could feel things. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got gifts. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got a bunch of gifts. So that's what I'm saying. You can't sit at the table and be acting like you something you not, because the consequences for that is just, something that you have not quite examined fully. I don't think you want to do that in this walk of life, chosen ones. I think that is more smart and brave to actually be yourself and figure yourself out, man. Like sometimes people look, this is what's funny about the world. It's nature, so they don't give you time. Everybody don't got time. Everybody don't got the time. Chosen ones. But I'm talking to somebody right now, and whoever watching this video is for you, because you have the time right now to think about this. Like you got time, but sometimes even with you when you got time, it don't feel like you got enough time. But what I'm telling you is right now you got to set yourself up to have more time. A lot of people don't know that part of the game. You see what I'm saying? You set yourself up to have more time. So that's a tough thing to do when you lost. But when you found yourself, when you finding yourself or whatever, you just gotta create schedule for yourself. I'll tell y'all all the time. It really don't even gotta be nothing heavy that you're doing. Okay, when I wake up, I might eat an orange. You feel me? It could be straight tailored to whatever type of person you are. I might eat a bowl of fruit, and then I'm gonna go on Instagram. Like, you know what's wrong with the world? Everybody trying to be like each other. You know what I'm saying? They tell you don't check your phone in the morning. I don't think that's an issue. Cause it's while I'm telling you don't check your phone in the morning, it's probably a good reason why I'm telling you not to do it. But it's attached. When I'm making you focus on this one little flaw that you may have in the world that we built for you to be in, right? That's the problem right there, because the world is the world is something you can add value to by you being not of the world but in the world. So if you of the world meaning you listen to the typical person, put down your phone in the morning and don't look at it. Cool, but like that's not the issue. You feel me? A lot of the times people got deeper issues that's more important than Instagram looking at you. I mean, I don't think you should look at it. I mean, you don't have to, right? If you utilize, I learned to utilize Instagram as a tool. You feel me? That's the smartest thing, business way to play with it. But You could check out the girls while you doing that. You know what I'm saying? Slide through, check out. You feel me? Don't be afraid to follow people in your city. Don't be afraid to find new people, new faces. And like I said, it's not even about that. You feel me? When you mature, it's not really you could check your phone, dog. Like I think that's a misconception. Like a lot of people under that belief. But I see why they telling people don't do it, but it's more so to get you away from the phone long enough to do what I said from the beginning, which is to create that time for yourself. And I'm not gonna act like it's not an important piece of the puzzle. I'm just here to help as many people I can help at the same time. But I think that adding value to the world come from the heart, man. It come from the heart, but it also, yeah, the soul, the heart, and it also just come from just being like, you gotta be smart, bro. Like a lot of people, like, the world is not fair, dog. So you gotta think, like, even though we chosen ones, like, you gotta know, like, the world is rigged. It's one sided. You feel me? It's one sided. If you don't think like that, you're not gonna be able to, what I'm saying, outwit the devil. Like you just not playing with a thought in a thoughtful manner. You know what I'm saying? If you expect people, you can't wait on people. You can't expect people to tell you what's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be an activist. Now, chosen ones, everything flocks to the light. I don't care what it is. That could be a scary statement because then you got to worry about the lions, bears, and tigers. Oh my, you have to. But guess what? You got to also be a man of stone. You feel me? You got to understand laws of physics. You got to study science. You just got to gear yourself and prepare yourself. Because a lot of people, the reason why y'all gonna face so much resistance on y'all journey, it's not because people hating on y'all. And I know that's gonna shock a lot of y'all because that they hating on you a certain percentage, but they also not hating on you. They also, you know, that would confuse them if they heard me say that because why would they hate on someone who ain't never really been doing nothing? Because look, I'm not gotta hate on you. Look, because I'm sleeping on you. So both of those are both bad flunks, right? Fail. If you sleeping on me, that's a fail because that means I'm not showing you how much of a chosen one I profess to be. And if you're hating on me, that's a fail because you should know that's a W, but it's also a fail because I look at it as a fail because if someone hating on you, that just mean that they think that they could do that. Like a lot of the time, people won't hate on you if they recognize that you really deserve what you're trying to do. Like you really deserve it, meaning they know you put in blood, sweat, and tears. Then the hate really can't really. A lot of people, you catch hate because you hanging with the losers. You know what I'm saying? You dwelling with the dwellers. Like you not really focused. So you just got time to even relate, right? Hate comes from relate. If you don't relate to somebody, you know what I'm saying? If I don't know you, where am I? What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? How am I hating? Who is he? Who is this guy? I don't even know him. I can't hate on him. I can't relate to him. But it's when people feel like they know you, when people feel like, what I'm saying, it's just something about you, da da da. It usually come from too much closeness. Like you see me all the time, I see you all the time, and we think we know each other. So it's not even really hate. It's the thought of hate. It's like the psyche of, I'm psyching myself about this person that I don't even really know, but I talk to them enough. So now I'm coming up with my own idiotic things. Let me stay focused though. Chosen ones. Everything flocks to the light. Be the light. To be the light, you got to understand how to be the light. So it's obviously secrets and laws and thoughts and things that we're going to talk about on the channel as time goes on. It's like when you walk out the door, it's just like you're a beam. You know what I'm saying? You just like you just beam. You know what I'm saying? You just beam like a ray of sun. You know what I mean? So that's what the chosen one's always gonna do. Uh, you don't know it, but you are, right? You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't really know it, but I'm here to clarify. You're not weird. You're not creepy. People not staring at you for something else. You know what I'm saying? you shine. You know what I'm saying? You shine. But look, they see you though. You have to always remember that everyone is not gonna like you, right? Like I said, they don't really not like you. They don't know you. They're confused by you. They see the light. They're trauma is a funny thing, man. It just people, everybody. If you come from a rough neighborhood, whatever, trauma is a funny characteristic, man. It just I ain't never had a hater that wasn't traumatized before they met me. You see what I'm saying? Like most people I come into that had a good life, they either love me or they just accept me and just wait. They either love me or they don't. They're cool. They're neutral. It doesn't matter. But what I found is that most people who really, really got an issue is because they rough past or something. You know what I'm saying? If they go to therapy long enough, they'll start to unravel it, and then they'll turn into pure love. You feel me? A pure ball of love, and then it'll be like, okay, you can't be happy and be focusing on other people. It just don't happen. So you get complicated, like a disease is a complicated. You know, the doctors say, oh, they had their heart was complicated. You know what I'm saying? I said they had a disease because there was no flow, blood flow, oxygen flow. Life is flow. So whenever someone hating on you, you just better believe that this person is confused. That's the first thing. Just stop right there. Person must be confused. They don't even know me. We're in two different realities. I turn it impersonal. I don't take it personal. It's not. I don't know this person. I don't want to talk about this person. I don't. And then when you talk to some people that got low vibrations, they'll try to bring up somebody that starts some gossip, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about that. Matter of fact, I don't want to talk to you no more. I want to stay focused, chosen ones. That's what I want to do. Now listen. They either like me, or can't stand me because you're a chosen one. But they're going to be attracted towards the love and the light and the positivity side of you, and they're going to just love you for the goodness that you give them. People don't realize that. A lot of y'all talk about how much friends y'all don't have. What I found for myself is it ain't even that. It is that, but when you don't, like when your car broke, you don't really know what's going on. Same thing with friends and people. You really just didn't know what was going on. But what it really was that you were trained by your former friends to see the world a certain way. As you grow and you detox from people altogether, you know what I'm saying? So you come back to a homeostasis as you start to spark up these new interactions with people in a free flowing way, because yes, some of them you exchange numbers and da da da, but you're never trying to force anything. But you just know how to talk now. You're being calm, cool, collected, and nice. What you'll find is that it's not necessarily that you never had friends. It's more so that you're not moving from a place of love and light and acceptance, and you're not healed. You know what I'm saying? When you're not healed, chosen ones, it's like you're just gonna fumble regardless. It don't even matter if God sends you everything you ever wanted. You just gonna mess it up. So, a lot of therapy, a lot of healing, a lot of shadow work, and understanding that this is not something you just do and you stop doing it when you get to the top of the mountain. You don't even win when you get to the top of the mountain. You take that snow and you start to build the mountain higher so you can climb higher. You got to start creating issues. Like that's how a true winner thinks. Y'all think that it's about getting to the top of the mountain. I'm like, no, I gotta get the snow from the mountain and I gotta increase the height of the mountain, because when someone else climb it, I want them to not make it to where I made it. So I gotta go harder. And so that's, if you think about it, everybody out there, that's a true entrepreneur. Because an entrepreneur is something, y'all just look at it as the lower level. But if you look at it as what a true entrepreneur is, who was the first entrepreneur in the world then? If everybody want to be it, but who was the first entrepreneur? because in order to create a world full of entrepreneurs, someone had to set a tone of greatness from the jump. And that's what I'm saying. So it's infinite on that, in that line of work. Every other line of work, you know what I'm saying? Like everything could be infinite. If even if I'm working at Target, I could go above and beyond, right? I could do more and more and more. But what I'm saying is that you have to have it within you to be that type of person. Because one thing I noted about the chosen ones is that the reason why a lot of our lives, either end or fail or would go bad is just because you don't got that fire in you no more. See, we're really a rare breed of people. We're not the type of people who uh, could just sit still. Like we're not that. We don't got the luxury chosen ones. Unfortunately, we them people who really, 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 really got fire within us, and we really gotta let it shine. And then let's look at it like this: death ain't really death. Death is different for each folk. Do y'all believe that? Like a chosen one, death is literally uh is going. It typically could happen because he's not living up to his full potential. Most people I see leave the earth that had something beautiful is because they settled somewhere along their path. Somewhere along their path, they wasn't really being noble about, what I'm saying, life. And they wasn't bullying. Like sometimes even when it comes to things that seem unbullyable, you have to try. Like it ain't even about being uncivilized. It's more so about picking your battles wisely and then bullying what you could bully, because greatness life in within itself is greatness within itself. So really, and I'm just being technical with y'all, and I'm exposing. I'm telling y'all that this is what people say when they say that there's no limit. This is what people say when they say great things and things get achieved, is because they have a sense of what they could get away with, what they can't. And they learn to create and grow within those means of life. And they're grateful for what they can do and what they can't do. See, and you can't be that way when you don't have no really like you gotta respect yourself. Like this is what I am, this is who I am, this is how I move, blah 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 blah. And that just makes you untouchable. Now, you give people goodness, you know what I'm saying? But on the other side of the whatever, people are gonna hate you because they're gonna see something inside of you that they wish that they could be, have, they wish they could be it, they wish they could have it. They're gonna wish that they could have your light. Now, like I said, protect the light. See, see, the only issue with most people who sizzle out or bad things happen to that's chosen is that they never understood they had the light in the first place. Bro, I'm telling y'all, most people who chosen, like, and I'm talking about rappers and other people, like, not the YouTubers, you feel me, like that, but like people who are in a line of work that involves a lot of people who ain't even chosen. And that could be YouTube too, but I'm just saying, you typically when a person crash out, it's because they stopped looking at the invisible lines. You know what I'm saying? They stopped playing the game in a fair way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, and because like they said, it is gonna be a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it is gonna be a lot of people who hate you. You feel me? That want to take your light and stuff like that. So it's like if you don't know that, that's ignorance on the chosen ones. That's ignorance. You feel me? You supposed to play the game knowing that. You feel me? Protecting the light, protecting your peace, protecting your energy. That's where a lot of therapy come in for me, because a lot of the times this is where shadow work and therapy, because shadow work just says it right there. You have the light, something could be lurking in the shadow trying to and be preying on your light. But if you can't see your light, if you don't live within your light, you definitely don't got enough game to protect it. Think about a girlfriend. If I got a girlfriend and someone want to take my girlfriend, only way I could protect her from being stolen, I would have to be familiar with her enough Because you can't stop it sometimes anyway from her cheating, but I could stop her from leaving. I can't stop her from cheating, but I can stop her from leaving. And that's kind of how life is too. Like you can't stop somebody from, you know what I'm saying, attempting to take your life, but you could stop somebody from actually doing it a lot of the times when you actually love yourself. So it's all about, it boiled down to self love, it boiled down to appreciation, it boiled down to just, you know, self knowledge and just stuff like that. And I'm telling y'all, if y'all stay studious and y'all stay like righteous and living by the word of God and just really just tapping into to your potential, then you know what I'm saying, a lot of things could be avoided really. So this was a good video, I feel like, and this is why you're always the center of attention. You know what I'm saying? Really just stay tapped into yourself. Like, shit, look at how I'm dressed right now. Like, but this is grind, bro. Like, it ain't even about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to think a lot of girls thought I was cute, you feel me? And they did. But at the end of the day, they might not even feel like that today. But guess what? At the end of the day, I'd rather have the respect. I'd rather have the new respect than the old respect anyway. The new respect, the new respect is okay, he really moving like a man. He really on his ish. He really about his business. He really blase. Those are things I feel like nowadays people sleep on. They try to sleep on it to their friends, like, oh, he fell. They'll say stuff like he fell off. He used to be cute. Da, da, da. And I'm just assuming women gonna say stuff like that. But when their friend leave, they'll keep their eye on you. You feel me? Because they know that you really a man, and you still not ugly. You feel me? But they know you a man, right? So, or they know you a woman, whatever it is, you know, and that look good on people. Like in Ali Chopper just said in the interview, maturity do look good on all people. Immaturity do look bad on all people. It's not just men. And so, like I said, like it's just like, um, 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 yeah, learn protection. Just start looking at life like everything you do, how can I protect it? Like if I go to the gym, how can I protect myself? If I go to get in my car, how can I protect myself? If I go to make be a YouTuber, how can I what I'm a ABC, what's the level, what's the steps I'm gonna do to protect, like get used to moving protected because you are a chosen one. And you already know that in nature that it's a dog eat dog world. You feel me? So if you got light, you feel me, then you just already know what time it is. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people didn't know that they was chosen, so they took. That's typically be a any animal in nature downfall is that they don't know that it's predators on planet Earth. You feel me? Typically, and when you just start to think in those terms, you still, like I said, you still can't stop certain attempts, but you could just, you know what I'm saying, protect yourself in many ways possible, in many ways that you know, and what I'm trying to tell y'all is that most of y'all protection come through being who you are. You feel me? And most of your unprotection come from being who you're not. And but most of being who you're not come from who you hanging with. I'm gonna keep it 100 because I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck because if you too busy not being a social creature, then you're going to get lodged into a certain amount of people, whether it be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 people. But you're not going to hit them 30, 40, 50 amounts of people that you need to hit at least for you to actually shift your mental social abilities. Like people don't even look at social life like that. But I found like it's levels, bro. Like just like anything else, it's like when you only talk to 3 people a day, you have a 3 person a day point of view. When you learn, and it ain't like you gotta be no, like uh person who talk to everybody in the world or everybody in your city. But you have to dip your pinky toe in just to be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Da 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 da. Oh, word. Oh, how does it? You gotta get your small talk packaged and sealed Because how you gonna know how to protect your energy if you're not always getting into social, 5-minute conversations where you gotta train yourself in them situations to talk and to let words out, but not really be taking nothing in. If you find out and you feel like this person don't got good energy or whatever, you gotta go through the cycles to upgrade your character in life, so you could understand like how to talk to people, bro. Not just how to talk to people, but like I said, how to protect your life, how to scope the environment in every situation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like as a chosen one is extremely vital because you are the one who's going to have the most light in social situations. So if you got the most light in social situations, it's more easy for people who are preying on you or don't like you or whatever, or want to knock you down. It's more easy for them to just look and see that, oh, this person stand out. This person don't even belong with around these people because they chosen, right? That's why you gotta even mingle more, because you gotta be able to find other chosen ones. So it's like a deeper, I don't want to say rabbit hole, but it's a deeper situation. And like we said, we all link up through internet. We all see other chosen ones out here. I haven't followed any on Instagram yet or nothing like that. But I'm just saying it will happen, obviously, because you know you can't fit in with non-chosen ones. It's just not after the age of 18. You just don't. It just don't work because, like I said, that first quarter of your life, you went through a lot of trauma and issues because of that, and it was small, little hiccups and just little stuff that you now could look at and use as a reference point and be like, nah, you feel me? If they not treating me like this, then this is no, it's a no. And it's not even their fault that people who did treat you that way. It was just that y'all are not the same vibrational match. They might have even been good people. You feel me? It's just that they not the same vibrational match scientifically. It's not even they might be it when y'all chill around each other. Y'all might be able to kick it and y'all might be able to stay on a certain topic that's positive, but y'all not necessarily vibing energetically because energy could be changed depending on what you eating and stuff like that. It could, so that shows you it's a small mark to show you that energy can be changed. You know what I'm saying? Frequency. Like if I can't just chill with you and just feel like I'm just vibing, then what I'm doing? What am I doing? I'm out of place. You feel me? I'm out of place. So I'm gonna pick up on that immediately, and I'm gonna just do what? I'm gonna just okay, bet I can't hang here, but the logic and conscious thing to do is to turn my mental and look at other options and start to open up more conversations. It's not even about dipping into this lower depression and vibration, whatever, where you might feel from not being able to fit in with a certain person or crowd. You know what I'm saying? That you used to fit in with. It's just about actually just swimming in the other direction mentally and just looking like, oh, well, let me see what this person. And maybe in 2004, I wouldn't have never hung with bro right here because I would have judged bro and I would have thought that bro wasn't. See, because me, I used to be outside. You feel me? We used to slap box. You used to have to protect and fend for yourself in that way. And I still think it's like that. You feel me? It's just that those people are on their own path and the new people are on their own path, you feel me, and you're on yours. Like it's just life is so unique and singular that you have to actually play it that way. And a lot of people they try to go off their past, but your past was codependent. Your past was following. Even though I was a leader, I still followed 50% of the time. So it's like you a leader, you look like a leader, you feel like a leader, you think like a leader, but you not. Your lifestyle ain't built like that yet. So, you know what I'm saying? After 18, like I said, it's more of an opportunity if y'all want to look at it that way. It's better to look at it like it's more. I'm happy to wake up, go on Instagram and find new people. I'm happy to go on Bumble and Tinder and whatever and find new people. I'm happy to do this. And when you embrace it like a with dignity and like a sticker on, like a star, like I put a star sticker on my shirt. Yeah, it's a badge of honor that I can meet new people. You know what I'm saying? It's a fun thing. It doesn't have to always be fearful and da da da. And what I'm saying is that you will win. You will win. So I'm about to get out of here. Hopefully I like this video, man. I'm gonna see you on the next video, chosen ones. Listen, here's a deep video on why you stand out. Why do you shine? Chosen one. This is why you're always the center of attention. Like, comment, subscribe, man. And trust me, I'm gonna see you on the next video, man. I'm gone. Peace.